Hello everyone, welcome to the video. You've already seen the title of this video, you already know what we're here for, let's just get into it. Today is a special day, because Thomas is here. So, Thomas is back for 2026, and man, does he look much better than All Engines Go. So, yeah, this is the brand new Thomas, Trackmaster 4, I guess? I guess this is Trackmaster 4. Yeah, this is... Words can't describe how happy I am that Thomas is back to looking like how he used to look. So yeah, this is the brand new, nothing interesting on the back, yeah, just new logo on both sides. I don't know how to feel about that, new logo on both sides. Also, shout out to Italy Thomas for creasing my box, how dare you. Enough messing around, let's just get into it. How do you get into it? Okay, I found out how. You gotta break into the bottom. I don't know if that's good. Oh wait, no, this is just for the, information. Why is it two? Okay, it's two of them for some reason. Let's see, does it use the old Trackmaster Thomas, or is it new? Nope, it does use the new one. Uses the 2026 one, okay. Ah, okay, I see how we get into this. So you do need to open this back bit here, you need to take these off. Okay, it's out. So at first I thought it was just like a twist thing, but no, you gotta twist it until you feel it's loose and then rip it out, which is weird. Also, again, shout out to Tootly Thomas, you sent the truck backwards. You had the truck like this, but that's not how it connects like this. So again, shout out. But anyways, man, he's here. The brand new Thomas. Let's get the truck out of the way first. Again, he has lock gears, but, I mean, you can do what I did with this Thomas. We'll compare these two in a minute, but you can just do what I did and take out the motor, so they have freewheeling. Yeah, this is the brand new Thomas. This is weird, okay? Let me bring it out here. So, what do I think of this Thomas? Okay, my one's sticker's a little crooked, but it's got a lamp, which is cool. That face, I don't know. It looks so big on camera. This face is tiny. Look at it. It's like the size of my thumbnail. The back wheel the back wheel's a little smaller than the others, just so it can have like the tire thing on it, which just kind of puts me off. Even in the promotional photos, when these first got leaked, like back in December, that always threw me off. Back lamp, not painted, but the 80th Thomas didn't have it painted. He has a button instead of a switch. This button feels a little weird. It feels like you have to like press it directly in the middle for it to feel normal. Like if you press it off to like the sides, it feels like you're breaking it. He's got the water caps, which the Metal Collection Thomas didn't have. Are these stickers the exact same? So the cab stickers are literally the exact same thing. I think these whistles are also the exact same thing. Yeah. This thing is tiny, by the way. This is like really small. Like, hold on, let me get the 80th Thomas to compare it to. Like, okay, well, it's a little, like, this thing is itty bitty. Hold on, let me find. Here's the Trackmaster 2 Thomas. Like, this thing is so tiny. Like, look at it. Look at it. It's like a little baby Thomas. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room. This. Okay, you can see my reflection in that. That was weird. For some reason, Mattel decided they're basically doing the inverse of what they did last time. Well, last time they made the Take and Play more like Trackmaster by making the Take and Play have the Trackmaster stuff. This time they're doing the opposite. They're making the Trackmaster more like the Take and Play, if that makes any sense. The motorized now have magnets, which obviously Thomas's in the past have, well, this one doesn't have a thing on the back, I don't know why. Thomas's in the past have not had magnets. They are the same, unfortunately, they are the same fat magnets as before, and they are also both one-way magnets. Something I do like, though, is how they have an indicator of what side it is on here, like a front arrow, so you can, like, you know, you can tell, but on here it's a back one, so you can tell, like, they're not going to attract. That is cool. I like that. Genius idea, Mattel. It is pretty strong. It is pretty strong, I will admit. Let's talk about the other elephant in the room. Apparently this motorized Thomas is pretty weak. So yeah, let's get a battery in him and see. Okay, he's dead. Here's what the button is. It's a little weak. Not really a fan of that. There's the button bit. He requires a tiny battery. A little tiny battery. Oh, he's already gone. Okay. Not a very good sign. He was already turned on. Yeah, I'll close him up. Okay, so he does work. He sounds a little funky. But before we even talk about that, I didn't even finish talking about him. So, the face, I actually like the face. I think this face suits Thomas. It looks very Railway Series. The colour dyes, I think I'm getting used to them. I like Thomas's face. The side details, the riveting's actually 3D, like on the ATF one. I honestly prefer the riveting here. It looks more subtle, whereas it's just a little too noticeable on this, and also mine's a little misprinted with the drop shadow. These handrails, as you can see, they are like really they're really 3D. So like it actually feels like something's there. The wheels, that doesn't sound right. Sounds like it's hitting. It sounds like it's scraping against something. Everything else about Thomas, he feels nice, right? This. Okay, I was about to say it feels like there's something loose, but then I realized it's been this magnet the whole time. This magnet is weird. Okay, I'm not a fan of how out it is. I get it has to be like that for like bends, but like I don't like how like when it's on track it's gonna be like dragging along like that. They probably could have done something, like not had it sag down, like just had it be like straight like that. Oh no, I'm talking about. Side rods are fine. So it looks like on the bottom, if anyone was wondering, there's that screw there, which you need to unscrew to open it, and then these two to get into the motor, I'm pretty sure. I'm probably going to take out the motor so this guy can freewheel. What am I talking about? Of course I'm going to do that. Now, before we actually put this guy to the test, that's what the box looks like, if anyone else is wondering. I actually really like this, as well as this Thomas render. This Thomas render looks really good. It's my favourite Thomas render, and this is my favourite background. Let's talk about this truck. So when this truck got revealed, I wasn't really a fan of it. I just didn't like how, with this Thomas, for example, do I even have it? Hold on, wait, let me... This Thomas had a, I don't know what it's called, it's like brown truck, I forgot what brown was. It had like a brown truck, which I really liked, but, because you know, it looks nice with him, painted run both side. But this one has a blue truck, and this looks off, right? It looks a bit too kid-friendly, you know? It looks too all engines go to have a blue Thomas with a blue truck. But I think I've come around on it. It's really, high quality. It feels way more high quality than this. You could, throw it across the room like that and it'll probably break. But this one, feels really strong. I am pressing as hard as I can. Nothing's happening there. Whereas if I pressed hard on that one, it'll probably snap. The wheels, they are a little smaller, but to be honest, I kind of like that. These kind of look like narrow gauge trucks with the smaller wheels. This could be used as a narrow gauge truck just because of those smaller wheels. And then coupled up to Thomas, it is a darker shade of blue. I will say that, it is a darker shade of blue, which I like. That's what it looks like running with it. Now, let's put this guy to the test. Okay, so here's the first test. Thomas is going to basically just go around the curve, and then he's going to go to this. I'm not going to turn the playset on. And then he's just going to come right back around, and then I'm going to test him on points. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, so he did derail a little bit, and also he derailed here. Not looking too good, Thomas. Alright, second test. Thomas is gonna go up and over that bridge. Ooh, okay, he did it. He looked like he was straining for a second, but he did it perfectly. Something I love about this Thomas, actually, is when he goes across here, he stays at the exact same pace when he's going down. Something that I really hated about this Thomas, and I didn't test it on this Thomas, but something I hate about this Thomas, it doesn't have batteries in him right now, but when he would get to here, instead of going at the same pace, he would just go like flying all the way down, and it really irritated me. I'm really glad this Thomas doesn't do that. So that was the test. He works pretty well going uphill. I think bends is just the only thing that gets him. Be careful with this Thomas on tight bends. Now I'm going to take out the motor and make him freewheeling. Guys, I've got bad news. This Thomas is impossible to get to his motor. I cannot get into this Thomas and get his motor. Mattel, why would you change it? You had it perfect. The old Thomas was literally perfect to get into his motor. It was so easy. It was just like 2 different parts. This one, like, you have to like rip off the running board to get to his motor. So it looks like this Thomas will forever have to stay with locked gears. Oh well. At least I can do this. That still just sounds wrong. I don't know about you guys, but something that does not sound right. Anyways, something else I found. I do not know if this is a factory error or not. I hope it's not a factory error. I haven't watched any other reviews of him. That looks... If that's a factory error, bro. Yeah, this wheel can just, like, do that, I guess. It can just do whatever it wants. I hope that isn't a factory error. That better not be. I haven't noticed any issues on this Thomas, just, like, a scratch there. Hopefully that isn't a factory error. Yeah, that's really it. So, final closing thoughts. This Thomas, I'm gonna give it like a, I don't know, I don't think I can give it a rating until I've seen the show, because like, I just don't know what to talk, I don't know what to say about this guy. This guy's scary. The truck is cool though, I love this truck. I am mad that he uses magnets, because he won't be able to connect to like, literally anything I've collected for like, the past, like, my entire life. But yeah, this Thomas is, he's a funky little guy. Mattel, please tell me that isn't a factory error. So yeah, the box is cool though. That's like, up here I guess. Neat box, I mean mine's creased, thank you, Tootly Thomas. What's wrong with you? But yeah, mine's creased, thanks to Tootly Thomas. I didn't really find, there was nothing else to talk about with this box, just Thomas. Yeah. Anyways, that'll be the end of this video. Thank you for watching, I guess. Wait. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, I guess. And, Thomas, do you have anything to say? I don't know why I said that, as if he'd, like, talk back to me. I'm in the video. Hello everyone, welcome back. I told you the next video would be a big one. I know I said the next video would be reviewing the diecasts, but I found the motorized instead. So we're going to do something a little different. Going to go a bit off the script. It was originally going to be a diecast video. I couldn't find them. I found one, the playset there, which I will talk about. But we're going to be doing the motorized. I found these in Smith's, my local Smith's. I'm in Scotland, by the way. So they're in Scotland in Smith's. They had Thomas. I didn't get the Thomas because, you know, I already have this one. They had Thomas, Gordon, Percy, James, and Nia. That was all they had. I didn't get Thomas because I already have one. I didn't get Nia because, well, you know, it's Nia. But, yeah, we got all these here. And then they also had this playset and the, I think it's called Exploring Tidmouth Sheds playset, the one with Thomas and Harold, but I got this one, the Bell Station one. We'll be talking about that. But yeah, don't even trip, dog. Anyway, yeah, we'll be talking about these. Before we talk about them, I want to talk about Thomas, because it's been about a month now since I got him. I want to give you some updates on him.
he runs extremely slow now. Like, I know he was already a bit of a slow runner when I first got him out the package, but now look at this. Like, it is actually really sad. This is new batteries, by the way, but, yeah, fresh new batteries. He's running this slow after a month. His truck, I still really do like this truck. I think this truck is brilliant. I adore it. Anyways, let's get into these guys. Sorry if my voice sounds a little different. I have a cold right now. Hate being sick, but Percy, you know, Trip Dog. We'll start with him. The opening is just the same as it was on the other one. You just gotta rip the bottom bit. I'm not gonna care about this one because I already have a box with Thomas one. And then you got these things, and you basically just have to twist and then pull. It actually is pretty satisfying to do it for the first time, because you can, like, feel them releasing, if that makes any sense. I'll leave that one. Hold on, let me do this off camera. Alright, like 30 seconds later, I got him out. Percy, I do not like his face. His face looks really weird. But, yeah. Got the instructions there. It's weird. The instructions on the Thomas one, correct me if I'm wrong, but they were covering this bit. But now they're, like, in this bit, which I actually prefer, so you can, like, see it now. Yeah, there we go. Got the 3 pieces. I don't know what you can do with them. Probably use them for something. Here he is. Percy. I'm not gonna say it. I'm really fighting the urge right now to say don't even Trip Dog. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This Percy's weird. Let me get Thomas. I don't know. This Percy's weird. When these got revealed, when I saw Percy, I really didn't like him, because he just looks weird. Like, look at this guy. He's a lot more weighty than Thomas. I don't know if that's just, like... He feels a lot more weighty than Thomas, but, and he doesn't even have batteries in him. Thomas has batteries, so this Thomas should be more, like heavier, but he's not. So yeah, he's also got his mail truck. What was I saying? When these got revealed, I didn't like him that much. I really don't like that face. That face just doesn't fit him. That looks more like a James face. I really hate that. I don't know. I will say, I like how his saddle tanks are more oval, because it looks more like the Railway series. That's what he looks like at the back. He's got his magnet. I'm happy he came with a mail truck, because with the 80th Percy, he came with just, like, a standard green truck. I'm glad he came with his mail truck, even if it doesn't look the best. You know, it's too small, it's too squished, it's got weird wheels. I don't know what this red bit is. I don't know why there's just a splodge of red there. That looks really bad. I might have to actually customize that. That looks super bad. There's no excuse. They could have painted that black. Yeah. Sorry if I point them like this. It's because I want to look at them, like, off the camera, if you know what I mean. So yeah. He's alright. He's way better in person than the photos. The photos make this guy look terrible. But he's alright. I don't think he's as good as Thomas. I think I still prefer Thomas. That's what they look like side by side. He's smaller, but to be honest, I think that's accurate, you know. Actually, whoa, he's like... Is that just me, or is he, like, way smaller? I don't know. We'll see once we get the other ones. So that's Percy. There's mail truck. We'll put batteries in them later. But, let's do Gordon next. So, oh yeah, rating. It's hard to say. I don't think I can give them... I think I said this in the Thomas review, but I don't think I can give these guys ratings yet, because we don't know what the actual show is like. So that's Percy. I can't give him a rating till I see the show. But I just hate how slow this is. I hope he's a good runner. Alright, place your bets, by the way. Place your bets in the comments. Which one of these 3 new ones do you think will be the best and worst runner? Right, we got Gordon, Big G. Now, let me tell you a story quickly before we open the Gordon. I had to get this Gordon from the back, because there was a Gordon at the front, but it had been completely destroyed, because they're not in a protective bubble anymore. Like, this bit here, this thing covering the coal load, it was ripped off. Like, this whole front bit here was ripped off, the cardboard was exposed, he was, like, being pulled out. So I had to get one at the back. So yeah, hopefully that's a lesson to himself. I really like his face. We'll get into him, though. Hopefully this time I don't have to cut off the camera. Yeah, they've changed something about this from when I got Thomas. Like, granted, it's been a month, but they definitely... this feels more different than it did with Thomas. Because I got my Thomas on... I got all these guys at Smith's, but I got Thomas off of Tootly Thomas UK. Alright, how does the tender work? Because there's not a thing there. I guess I'll just take this bit out first. 1, 2. I do like how secure this is. This feels very secure. Then how do you get this bit off? Do you need scissors for that? Hold on, let me look at it. What is that? That's weird. Might need scissors for that, but I'm not sure. Wait. Hold on, I'm gonna have to cut. Okay, I figured it out. That looks so complicated. I also might have sliced my finger in 2 different places trying to open it. I don't know if you can see, there's like a line there. It's not, the camera won't focus. But also I sliced my finger there and now it's bleeding. Mattel, not the best, not the best. Anyways, Gordon. Whoa. Alright, also I got a light on now because I didn't like how dark it was. Wow, let me remove the coal load. Wow. I am astonished. This is really good. I love this. This is really good. I like this. How does that work? Okay, so it doesn't spin. I like this guy a lot. This is really cool. He's got his tender. This Gordon feels very Railway Series to me. I don't know if it's just me. He looks very Railway Series. Like this, you could definitely like repaint his face, and then this would be a perfect Railway Series Gordon. This is tender. You got that there. The coal load. Something I like about it, unlike the 80th Gordon or James, it can go in like no matter what direction because it's like a perfect square. But with the other one, it was like, you know, it could only go forwards or backwards. Let me bring it down a little bit. So yeah, I like this guy. This guy's really cool. This front bit, I do like that. That is cool. It just kind of, I don't know, it looks very loose. It doesn't look very secure. And also, it's probably going to derail a lot. Yeah, I sliced my finger in 2 different places trying to get the plastic off. But I figured out what it was, and it was actually way simpler. So yeah, I like this Gordon. This is definitely my favourite so far out of like Percy, Thomas, and Gordon. This is my favourite one so far. Yeah, I like him. He's got a great face. His face is the most accurate. Out of all these, he looks the closest to his normal self. One thing I don't like is I don't like how outwards these like cylinder parts are. I think that's not cylinder. I don't know what that is. I don't like how outwards they are. They're like, it's like the 80th diecast line. How like they were really like outwards, the side rods. It's kind of like that. The tender's connected by a straight bar now. It's no longer like hooks or magnets, so it can like, you know, it can do stuff like this. I actually don't mind this. It's a ball joint, by the way. That's why it can do it. It's because it's a ball joint there. I like this. It's fine because do I have him? Yeah, I do have him. This Gordon, like old one, it also did something like this, so its tender can't come off. So I'm used to that, so it doesn't bother me as much as it might other people. I get why people would be frustrated that you can't take off the tender, but I'm fine with it. I will do some comparisons once I've unboxed everything. I'll do comparisons with other ones I have. So, in conclusion, this is a really good Gordon. I like it. It's really fun. I also put Thomas here for this thing. Now, James. Before we start, let me get the obvious out of the way. As you all are able to tell from my profile picture and my username, I am the world's biggest James Glazer. I adore James so much. He's my favourite Thomas character. He's one of my favourite characters in any piece of media ever. He's so funny. He's so cool. But this James, I don't know. I really don't know. His face looks weird. I don't like that face. It's really cursed. And this is not very good. Well, we'll see. But let's just open it. Yeah, something's definitely changed with these. Like, they're a lot more stiffer to open. Like, I'm actually having a hard time trying to, like with the other Thomas. With the Thomas that I had. Okay, why is it, like... Yeah, this is what Thomas was like. The Thomas, like, it was covering like that, but first it was, like, slid in there. Weird. This time I will show you how to open up this bit, because I had to cut last time. Hopefully I don't cut my finger again. Alright, that's the easy part. And then this part, you got two pieces of plastic on either side. You just have to fold them over, like so. And then you pull. If I can reach to it. Okay, it's stuck back there. Yeah, and then you get this bit here, and then you just slide it down. And then he's free. Okay. It feels weird to have this guy in my hands, because this guy's kind of become a meme in the Thomas community right now. This is... I don't know. What do you call those? I don't know. I don't like his face. That face looks like an Edward face to me. From the side, he just looks weird. Again, he's got like a dangling thing here. I don't really like that, but it's gonna derail a lot. I already know. There goes my camera. My camera stand nearly fell over. I like his tender. His tender's cool. It's slightly different to Gordon's. Hold on. It's like a slightly different size, which is interesting. Like, this bit's a little longer. I don't know why they did that. Cool on new Mattel, I guess, if that's what you're going for. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of growing on him, but I don't think it's in a good way. I think I'm growing on him just because he's ironically funny, but not because he's actually that good. Again, his tender's connected by a solid bar on a ball joint, so that's fine. I don't mind that. I actually do prefer that, honestly. I'll just say it. I prefer it when they're like that. Sorry for constantly cutting. My camera keeps on falling over. Yeah, he's a weird guy. It's weird, you know. He's got like all these others. They're fine. This guy's got like Trackmaster 2 proportions. Look how squished his cab is. But like, I don't know. As the #1 James fan, he's alright. He could be way better, but I actually don't mind him. Of course, I'm gonna like him better than others just because I'm a James fan. But I don't know. I actually kind of like him. I'm James, the #1 engine on Sodor. I don't know why I said #1. So yeah, James. I actually kind of like him. I've got the least to say about him. Just because he's like... I don't know, I've got the least to say about him, which is kind of disappointing because, you know, #1 James Glazer. Gordon is really dark. You probably are thinking, like, Gordon's showing up really dark on camera. It's not. He's that dark in real life. So, yeah. But now, let's move these guys out of the way, because we have this to review. I'm actually going to take off the camera stand right now. Camera stand, by the way. Yeah. The Bell Station train set. I want it so bad. Right, so I'm gonna put 0.5. There we go. so you can see the whole thing. This set is really cool. What do you think, Percy? Don't even trip, dog. I'm sorry, guys. I'll never do that again. But this is the first time I've bought a Thomas set since like 2019, I'd say. When I got it isn't even technically a set. Let me get it. I have it like right beside me. Okay, well he fell over, but this was the last time I bought a Thomas set, the Super Cruiser, and it's not even really a Thomas set. I only got it because I really wanted to have like a ship, not only for Brendan Docks sets, but also just because a ship, it transports engines at sea. That's the last time I got a Thomas set in like 2019. So it feels weird. It doesn't feel right to have a Thomas set. Not even the 80th anniversary set could convince me to buy it, just because like I don't know, what was it now? The like launch and load barrel delivery set, whatever it was called. It wasn't the best. The station was mid. It was just like circle track. It was a weird gimmick. I didn't really like it. But yeah, I bought this because one, I need the diecast Thomas right now. I don't care if it's the plastic version. I need it right now. And also because it was on special offer. I think it was like 10% off, which is weird considering this just came into stores like a week ago, and it's already on special offer. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a my store thing. I don't know. But let's get this open. Okay, so this is really complicated because like it's got like you're meant to rip into it again, which I've noticed Mattel have started doing that with this new stuff. They're making it so you have to like with this bottom stuff, you have to like break the cardboard, which I don't mind. That's like it's saving plastic for the environment. I get it, but like it's objectively worse, let's be honest. So it says you're meant to push down here, but I'm having a hard time because there's a piece of track right here that I can feel that's like blocking me from getting into it, so I might have to, if I can't pry it open, then I'll have to get scissors and have to like actually cut into it. Okay, I didn't want to have to do it, but I did have to tear it. I was hoping to keep this thing preserved, but alright, there we go. This is weird. Here are the instructions, I'll read those. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I've got all the pieces out of the box. It came with these two things. I do not know what they are. I'm a bit scared to open them because they look like bombs to me. Before we even begin assembling this, I need to get this thing. Okay, that took long. Then I'd like to admit, because it's held by plastic bands, like rubber elastic bands and plastic, for some reason. He's here. I'll talk about him after I assemble the set, because I've got some things to say about this guy. Okay, I found something. I was about to start building the set. There's a sticker sheet in the instruction book, so I guess we'll do that. Okay, I have the set assembled. Before we even talk about it, Mattel, if anyone who works at Mattel who worked on this set is watching, thank you so much for including track adapters. Sorry. Thank you for including track adapters, because the only track I have is this track. Just thank you so much for including it. It is the coolest thing ever. I love when they include track adapters, and it works so well. Thank you so much. So I got the set assembled. Took me about 10 minutes because I had to read the instructions and try to understand it. But once I knew what I was doing, it only took me a few minutes. It was fun to assemble. I really enjoyed it. So, complaints, we'll get the complaints out of the way. My one is a little bit defected because the plastic is a little bit too small, so it doesn't fully snap. There's like an issue of mine, the back bit here, because it's in two for some reason. The back one doesn't snap in well, so that's a complaint. And that's really all. Oh, and the other complaint is the track is kind of hard to snap together. It's actually like pretty difficult. You have to like put it in like a really awkward angle, which I don't get why. You can't just go straight down. You have to like kind of like have them both be squint and then like align them. It's hard to describe. But before we talk about that, let's talk about Thomas. Man, I love this thing so much. Back when they revealed this Thomas in like Toy Fair, I think it was, when they revealed the diecast Thomas, I loved it. I wanted it so bad. I know this is the plastic one. I'm so glad I have it. Look at him. He is a stunner. This guy is beautiful. Look at him. He looks so cool. We got these guys here still haven't put batteries in them, but I will in a minute because I want to see how they run on here. But he runs well. He runs well. Now, the gimmick of the set is the station. Welcome to Stardust sign. I like this because it reminds me of Thomas and the Magic Railroad with the like welcome to Stardust sign or whatever it was. So basically, once Thomas is on this red bit, once you push down, all of those passengers show up. So, if you're wondering what it is, it's actually, there is a bell in there. Like, there's a real one. It isn't this one. This one's fake. But the bell does cut off, weirdly. I don't get why. It does need an engine. You do need an engine for it to work, because you can't just press down normally. So, you have to, like, push down at, like, an angle. You have to, like, push down at this angle. But it does seem to not work that well. It is very, very weird. It's like, you have to push down at an angle, and it doesn't really work with Thomas, but that's fine. I only bought this set because it looks cool, but also I wanted this Thomas. Now, I doubt it'll work, because this guy is super... I don't even think it's going to get past here, I'm being real. Let's just see. Yeah, nah. Come on, man. This isn't funny. Ooh, just barely made it. This is his own track, by the way. This is stuff he's meant to run on. It won't work, because obviously you have to push it down. But, yeah, that's depressing to see. That is really depressing to see. Turn off. Now, let's try this one. Will it make it? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It works well. Okay. See, with this Thomas, like, you gotta let it start running for a few minutes for it to start getting fast. Alright, so in conclusion with this set, this Thomas, incredible. I absolutely love it. This thing is really awesome. The set, not as much. There's not really that much to do on it. You know, you're pushing Thomas around. It's a neat idea. The station, yeah, it's a nice gimmick. It doesn't work. I don't know if it's just an issue of mine, but like, you have to like push it down like at an angle where it's going like this for it to like really work. The effect isn't the greatest looking. You can turn it without the bell if you don't want that like annoying bell sound. Does the... No, it doesn't. They probably could have found a way to make this ring. Mine obviously is a bit defected on the side one. The bits of plastic doesn't snap in, sorry. It's got this tunnel, sure that could be used for something. I do like this set though, this set is fun, but let's be real, you're buying this set for the Thomas and that's it. Right, without further ado, let's get batteries in these three guys, and then remember at the start of the video when I said place your bets, which one will run best and which one won't? Well, this is the time, so now you'll see which one runs the best. If you win, then you have to subscribe and comment that you won, and I will, I don't know, I'll do something, I'll give you a shout out in the next video. And if you lost, you still have to like and subscribe, but I won't give you a shout out. That was a joke. I don't actually care, but yeah, if any of you actually did like comment who you thought would run well, and if you won, then I will give you a shout out. Don't worry. Okay, I've just equipped them all with batteries. We'll start with Percy, and to make it fair, I'll give him with his load, considering he's supposed to be able to pull it with his load. Actually, we'll start them off over here. Let's get Thomas out of the way. We'll start them off here, right? 3, 2, 1. Okay, he runs pretty well. Can he make it the whole way? Ooh. Oh, okay, he made it. Okay, he made it. He runs significantly better than Thomas, who, yeah. So if you chose Percy, it looks like you're in luck right now, but hold on, we still have Gordon and James to go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, runs about the same, which is good. Can he make it up? I actually think he runs better than Percy. Yeah, he definitely runs better, because he got up that hill of these. Alright, Gordon runs about the same as Percy, maybe just a little better, who knows. I was worried about this bit derailing, but I actually didn't. And then finally, James. Please come on, work, James. I am placing my bets on you. Oh! There is no way. Okay, are you serious? Wait, actually, wait. Okay, he... Oh my god, right, so he... Right. He runs, but when you put him onto the track, he just immediately stops. And, like... He... What? Okay, that's an issue. James runs, but he doesn't run on the ground. Well, that was a disappointment. Come on, James. Don't fail on me. You're my favorite. He's sort of running, but like... No, he's dead. Oh, maybe... Oh, wait. Whoa, wait. He went for like 3 seconds then without me touching him. Come on. Yeah, nah. Okay, so James is clearly the loser. Mine is a factory error. He doesn't run. So it's between Gordon and Percy. I think they both went the same, but we're gonna put them both up, and I'm gonna press go at the same time, and we'll see who is the fastest. Wait, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, it would seem Percy is the winner. So, Percy was the winner. If you said Percy, then I'll give you a shout out in the next video. Yeah, Percy is the fastest out of them. Then it's Gordon. Then it's Thomas. And then James just doesn't run at all. Now we'll do some comparisons with the 80th anniversary merch. We'll start off with James. We'll get him out of the way first, considering it's pretty depressing that James is broken. Here they are side by side. I mean, you obviously know this one's better. Like, I actually really like this James. I know most people don't. I know I've customized him, but I really like this James. He is nice. I get why people don't like him. It's a good James. Like, you cannot deny this isn't better than Trackmaster 2 James or even this James. So yeah, well, I was gonna make him puff on out of here, but he can't do that. Now Percy's, wow, it's very different. This one's much bigger. This one is much more accurate. Well, I mean, this one we don't know, but we don't know what he's gonna be like in the show. But yeah, Trip Dog versus normal Percy. I like this one, but I don't know, I'd rate them about both the same. This one comes with a mail truck, that boosts him up a lot more. This one just came with, like, a stupid, like, truck that, you know, but this one actually comes with a mail van. Now, this one's interesting, the two Gordons. I prefer this Gordon. This one, it's a bit too tall, a bit too fat, but I still like this one. I prefer this one, though. So, and then finally, the two Thomases. I already did a comparison of these, but you already know I think this one's better. So yeah, not that this one's bad, but this Thomas is like the coolest thing ever. So that was everything today. Pretty big video. I know, pretty big video. Sorry for it being so long. Ended on a bit of a sad note with my James being dead. I'm going to try put new batteries in him and see if that works. I'm going to open him up and see if anything with the motor's wrong. Because he looks like he can run. Sort of, not really. But then you put him down and he just dies. So, pretty sad. If I had to rate these, it would go Gordon in number 1. Then Thomas, Percy, then James. But I'd say this Thomas is probably better than Gordon. I like this Thomas a lot. And the Bell Station playset, pretty good. It's hard to get used to this track because this track is much worse. It performs worse on the engines. I mean, as you saw, like, he works fine on it, but he works better on the other ones. I'm not even going to try that one on it, but we'll put Percy on it. As you can see, it works fine, but I don't know. I love that it came with a track adapter. The station, another annoying thing is that the bell sound cuts off if you don't keep on holding this till it's over. Like, you have to, like, if I let go, then it just, like, the sound ends, but I didn't even talk about this. It makes a weird snapping sound, which I don't think it's meant to do that. You can wiggle the bell, it doesn't do anything. But yeah, neat playset, I guess. Too expensive though, I paid too much for it, even though reduced price. Comes with an Epic Thomas. These guys are neat. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my birthday, which means you have to subscribe. Yep, July 7th, it is my birthday. You have to like and subscribe right now, because it's my birthday. I don't make the rules. But we got a lot to talk about today. So, as you've seen by the intro, I went to Smith's, and actually I haven't played the intro yet. Playing it right now. Well, what do we have here, huh? New James, new Oliver. There is a new Percy and new Harold, but I've already bought them. I've already been here and got all this stuff. I'm just kind of coming back to show you where it was I got the stuff before the review. There's a Henry, Gordon, Thomas, Henry, James, Oliver and Toad, and then there was a Percy and Harold. So that's what we'll be reviewing today. The Bell Station, I already have this, the review. New motorized stuff, this is terrible. I actually really regret buying new motorized stuff because 2 of them are broken, one of them's about to break and then one of them works normally. I regret buying them, even if the video was like the second most viewed video on my channel, I still kind of regret buying them. They didn't have Rosie, they didn't have Diesel, they didn't have Toby, but those are the only 3 I need to complete it. And then, yeah. So that's all the stuff. They still got loads of engines go, which is kind of sad. Still got some 80th anniversary. But yeah, that's what they have here. So, on to the review. Anyways. So yeah, as you can see, I went to Smith's. They didn't have Diesel, Rosie, or Toby, but that's fine, I'll get them later. So, we have quite a lot to talk about today. We have that. That's pretty good. That's also pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. And Peak. We already have this Thomas, this plastic one from the set. In fact, let me assemble the set as like a backdrop. That'll be really cool. Okay, my room's a mess. I cannot find this piece. I do not know where it went. I genuinely can't find it. But that's fine. I got the rest of the set still. Yeah. These... they all fell at the same time. No, all 5 of them fell at the same time. Oh, that was so funny. Anyways, we got these. As you can see, I've customized them with black things here. I forgot what the name is. Sorry, I'm a mess right now. I feel like such a mess right now. I actually really regret buying these. All of these, I regret buying all of these, even if the video was like, what, like my second most popular video ever. Thank you, by the way. I still regret buying these. I honestly wish I'd just waited for these. Thomas is broken. He has batteries and a motor in him. He's broken. The batteries aren't dead. James, oh yeah, update on James. Remember how he didn't work? I figured out the issue. His side rod was rubbing into this wheel. Yeah, his side rod was rubbing into the wheel, so I ripped the side rod off, and then he didn't even work after that. So this James is broken. I took out the motor. I hate this James. Percy, remember how he worked before? Yeah, not anymore. And then Gordon, like... Oh wow, even Gordon's broken. Oh, nice one. He was working this morning. Okay, so they're all broken. All 4 of them are broken. I hate these. I'm gonna burn these. I'm gonna sell these, actually. You can buy them. But this Thomas is cool. All of them are broken now. Percy and Gordon were running before today. Now they're not, so... hate these. Let's think positively again. So we got this Thomas. Sorry, I feel like the opening of this video has been really messy. He's good. I like him. But let's get into these. The first one, which we'll talk about, I guess, is, well, this one, since it's just this Thomas and Annie. So I'm not really going to have a use for this Thomas anymore, so let's set this down here. Thomas and Annie. For some reason, Percy comes with Clarabelle, which is really weird. I hope they don't do it, so, like, Annie's Thomas's clutch and Clarabelle's is Percy's coach. I hope they don't do that for the show. I don't have much faith in them, though. It's going to be the exact same thing, except it's metal. This is plastic, which feels really weird. Sometimes, like, if you don't know me, I'm, like, the world's biggest take-along fan. And usually when you pick up take-alongs or any die-cast that's, like, metal, when you pick them up like this, like, they're cold because it's metal, but whenever I pick this one up, it isn't cold because it's plastic. It's, like, warm. So it feels really weird. I have to, like, pick it up a few times, and then I realize it's plastic, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Sorry, no one cares, do they? Why did I say that? No one cares. So, yeah, let's get into it. We're going to be careful opening these, because I want to keep the packages. Because these packages are actually really cool. They're a bit too tall for me. I think they could have been a little less tall. They could have been a little shorter, but it's fine. They're not going to be perfect, guys. This is the first time they're doing something like this. Okay. Oh, that feels much better. That feels really cool now that it's cold again. So we'll put the plastic one aside. Here we have Thomas and Annie. Let's look at Thomas first. Put Clara. Oh my god. It feels... You guys don't understand. I've had this one for like... I don't even know, like 3 weeks now, nearly a month. It feels really weird to have this one cold. I know no one cares, but... Oh, wait, hold on. Let's look at differences. Look at the magnet. Oh, you can see my face. Yeah, face reveal, guys. Whoa, you can see me. Yeah, look at the magnet. This one's like... Ooh, musty. The face is basically the same, except I actually prefer the face on this one. This one looks a little weird. Side... yeah, this one's more like 3D. The back, literally the exact same thing, and then that, literally the exact same thing. Overall, I prefer this one just because it is metal, and it's like, oh yeah, and the bottom, this one actually has screws, so you can like take it apart. So yeah, I've already talked about the Thomas before, but I love this Thomas. This Thomas is really, really cool. I love that face. I originally didn't like it, but the face is starting to grow on me now. Really do like that face. It's really young looking, you know. Thomas feels like really young now, which I like. I like when Thomas is young. I like the young Thomas. I don't like the adult Thomas that tells Gordon and Henry and James off for being selfish. I don't like that. I like the young, inexperienced Thomas more. Unpainted whistle, that's fine. You could just go back in and paint that. Cold, cool. He's a square this time, unlike Look, as much as I love the 80th one, like, come on, it's not even a square, it's fine. Then, you know, you got this. I'm gonna put the camera up now. I do like this Thomas. This Thomas is cool. It's different. It's like, oh yeah, that's the top, by the way. Different shades of blue, very slight, but this one's a little lighter. So yeah, that's the new Thomas. I have the light on now so I can see better. Let's talk. Okay, whoa, hold on. Okay, what the hell? Sorry, you guys don't know what I'm talking about, cause what the woo. Let me swallow that. Oh my god, whoa. Okay, sorry, you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about. She has screws. She has black screws. Sorry, you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, because, like, you can't feel this, but feeling this is really weird. The top part is plastic, but this bottom part, which is usually plastic, is metal. What the hell? That is so weird. Okay, sorry. Here we got Annie. I do not like that face. Yeah, it's really weird. The top part of it is plastic, like this Thomas, but the bottom part is metal. That is the weirdest sensation ever, because usually it's the opposite way around. Yeah, really different. I don't like the new face. I prefer the old one. It's, yeah, Series 12. I just wish Clarabelle was also here. I really do. I actually, no, there is one thing I do like. Clarabelle has green eyes, which I like, because it helps differentiate them. You got an A there. I think it's an A. It might not be. Sorry, people said this is a stylized A. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It doesn't really look like a stylized A to me. Update, guys. I found the piece of track. We're saved. So Annie's weird. Thomas is really good. I love this Thomas. Annie's weird. The top part is plastic, the bottom part is metal. Don't like that face. I love the shade of brown. I didn't even mention that. The shade of brown's really cool. It's like a really nice shade of brown. Weird. It's weird. It's a weird one. I don't know what to say. It's really weird. So that's Thomas and Annie. Let's move on to Percy. Sorry. There's the face. Didn't even trip so no, it's only funny with motorized. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention this on Thomas. Metal. Why has it got two metals? The E has like a weird thing. I know it's meant to be for a different language, but like, could this language not deduce that said metal without that like bit at the top of the E? Basically the exact same package. I don't like Percy's face. I'll say that. Percy's face is weird. It doesn't look like Percy to me. Some people say they like it. I honestly don't. It's starting to grow on me a little more now that I've seen it in person. But, like, I don't know. I still don't like it. I still don't like it. Sorry, there's a Hoover in the background now. This video feels really messy. Sorry if this video feels, like, rushed. I feel like I've really rushed this one. Because I meant to make this video, like, a month ago. Alright, this Percy, hold on. I'm gonna put on pause when Hoover's done. Alright, it's gotten quieter. Here's the new Percy. Ooh, I love that. Look at how cool that looks. Look at the shine on that. Ooh, that's really cool. So, new Percy, I like it. It's much better than the motorized. Here's the motorized. Not only is it broken, it's got this weird chunk of red. It's fat and ugly. It's got a stupid face. It's got this stupid thing here. Look at that gap there. I don't like it. But this Percy, I like it. It doesn't have the gap there. The face looks better. It's actually different. It looks a little different to me. But I actually prefer it. Oh, sorry, Thomas. That's the issue with having magnets. They can do that. You can see my face. I don't even care. I'm getting a haircut soon. You won't be able to recognize me. It's got... Oh, he does have a whistle. He does have a whistle. There's the face. Focus camera, please. Please focus. Please. Please focus. Thank you. Yeah, he's got a good face. I like his face. Actually, no, I don't. Sorry. When I'm not focusing on it, I just kind of default saying things are good. No, it doesn't have a good face. I don't like the face. The face is odd. I'll say that. The face is odd. Doesn't suit Percy, but I can see myself getting used to it. It's got handrails. I like how they're like further up. I don't like how they were like on the side on like in like Big Adventures or whatever. This Percy is miles better than the motorized. The motorized Percy is terrible actually. I hate this thing. That was me throwing it, by the way. Wish Percy did come with a mail van like the motorized. I love that this van is the best thing to come out of those 4 motorized. I'm not even kidding. It's like the only thing I'd actually buy out of those 4 things. Magnet shiny again. I don't know why this one's magnet was like dirty. Was it shiny when I... Here's a task for you guys. Go onto the video where I reviewed this Thomas and see if it was like a weird like faded magnet when I got it. Thank you. Then come back and tell me. So yeah, you got the Percy here. I like this Percy. This Percy's good. He's very compact. Like, look at him compared to Thomas. He's like... They look like they were made for each other. That sounds really weird, but they look like they were made for each other as, like, toys, if you know what I mean. Not in, like, a romance way, but I mean, like, they look like they were made to scale with each other, if you know what I mean. I should have just said that. I don't know why I said the other thing. So yeah, Percy's good. I like him. Sorry if I feel like I'm rushing through these. I'm not. I really want to get these out, because I've been dying to look at these in hand and just... If you don't collect Take-Along, this is going to sound really weird, but if you collect Take-Along, you know how good it feels to just hold the engine and just feel it in your hand after seeing it online. And, like, oh my god, it feels so good to just, like, feel these in your hand, because, like, oh, it's so cool. Something about getting Take-Along stuff and feeling it in hand for the first time that's so satisfying. So, sorry if I'm rushing through these. Alright, let's move on to... Who should I do first? Right, let's do a fun game. Who do you think I'm going to open first, Gordon or James? Like the video if you think I'm going to open Gordon first. Dislike if you think... I'm doing James. Yeah, I'm doing James. Don't dislike the video, though. It's my birthday, remember? You have to like and subscribe. As you all know by my channel name and profile picture, I am the world's biggest James fan. I love James. He's my favorite character in Thomas. Oh, I need to show you something. Wait. So it's my birthday, right? It's my birthday, right? Look what I got for my birthday. Look what I got for my birthday. I got this book, Sodor Reading Between the Lines. Yeah, look at how cool this is. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna start reading this. Also, I think this is really sweet. Where is it? There, dedication for Thomas Love is everywhere. That's really sweet. I guess I'll put this in the background as well. There. So yeah, I'm the world's biggest James fan. He's my favourite character in any piece of media ever. I'm not even lying. I love him that much. I'm gonna like this James. I'm just gonna put this out here before I unbox him. I will like this James more than other people will, just because I glaze James so much. So yeah, let's get him out. I have a feeling he's gonna be my favourite out of all these, just because I love James. But we'll see. Maybe he won't. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll be surprised by this James. Maybe he'll suck. But I don't think so. This is definitely the one who I've been most... Actually, no. He won't be my favourite. Henry's definitely going to be my favourite. But this is definitely the one. This and Henry are the one which I've been most excited to get. Alright, first Tender Engine. Ooh, that feels weird. Ooh, what the hell? Ooh, that's weird. Ooh, oh, mate, no. Mate, what are they doing? This Tender's plastic. Ah. It's fine. The 80th form was also plastic. This Tender, I'm assuming the other two are gonna also be plastic. I mean, obviously they are. Ah. Oh, it's fine. It's, you know, actually, now I think about it, it's fine. The 80th form was also... I guess we'll do it backwards. We'll start with the Tender first. We'll do it backwards this time. Tender's plastic. The coal looks really cool. I love that coal. He's got a weird coupling. Oh no, it's like a ball joint. Yes, it's like a ball joint thing. There, so you can like spin it around. You can like do that with it. Alright, now let's talk about this. The face. I know people say they don't like the face. Me personally, I really do like... I don't like it on the thing. here. I'm holding it upside down because these packages are so tall, I can't get them in frame. I have to move the camera every time I want to show them. Do I have a camera stand somewhere? Okay, I do. I don't like it on this. This looks super weird. But for some reason on the toy, even though it's basically the same, there's like some differences that make me really like it. He's got swiveling bogey, which is interesting. His wheels, this is a hot take. I personally love the grey wheels on James merch just because it makes it stand out a lot more. I think I already said this in a video. Yeah, I probably said it in the 80th video. I love grey wheels in James merch just because it makes it stand out. Like, yeah, it's cool when he has black wheels, but you can't really see them. And I personally like seeing the wheels on the toys. So yeah, or you know what, this James, yeah, I might be in love with this James. I know I said it was weird at first. Nah, this is a good James. This is sorry if I said this in the motorized video. Sorry if I do this. It's because I'm looking up at it in like person, not through the camera. Oh, that. Ooh, this is a good James. This is a good James. Yeah, it doesn't swivel all the way. It's like a really weird swivel. It's like, I don't know. This is a good James. I like this James a lot. We'll do comparisons later on with the 80th stuff. Not for Oliver though, because there was no 80th Oliver, sadly. We'll compare him with Duck. Yeah, he's got a lamp. He's got magnets. I didn't test out Percy's magnets, did I? But no, they work. My only question here is if the magnet is black on the end bit here, why couldn't it have been black here? Even 2014 trash Take and Play. Ugh. Take and Play does not. Sorry, I just need to say this. The name Take and Play does not have the same aura as Take Along. Like, come on. Like, Take Along was such a goated name, and they changed it to Take and Play. Like, ugh. Why did they change it? There's no point. There was genuinely no point in changing it from Take Along to Take and Play. Like, it doesn't even make any sense now that it's Take and Play. Because the whole gimmick, like, Take Along, they called it Take Along because you could, like, fold up the sets and take it along. And then Take and Play, like, sorry. Let me calm down. I have noticed that the faces, I think, are the same size. Are they? No, they're not. I'm lying. I'm lying on the internet. Percy and James's faces are the same size, but Thomas is smaller for some reason. Question mark? I don't know why. Sorry, I had to pause that to burp. I don't even care if you click off the video because I said that. I just need to say it. We're human. We burp, alright? You do it. Sorry. That was really unnecessary information. So yeah, there's James. The tender's plastic. It's weird. It's a weird tender. It's really long. It has no middle wheel. People are saying that they should add a middle wheel, but it would actually kind of look worse with a middle wheel in my opinion, because there'd still be like a huge gap. Because look how much that you could fit like 3 wheels in this gap. So just putting one in the middle, like imagine my finger here's the wheel. Like there's still a huge gap. It would look weird still. Great face. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications for when I upload like once every month. Yeah, sorry if I haven't been uploading that much recently. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. But yeah. Okay, James. Wait, I didn't give them ratings. I was going to give them ratings. I had the whole video planned out in my car when we were driving home for this. Right, Thomas is like a 9 out of 10, or like, no, Thomas is an 8 out of 10, and he's a 5 out of 10, so we'll average that out at a 6.5 out of 10, no, a 7 out of 10. Percy's a 6 out of 10, James is a 8 out of 10. Moving on to Gordon, I'm probably not going to like this Gordon. The reason why, let me put it in the back here so I can talk about it, see it's in frame. This Gordon's weird. The face is like the most accurate out of all these to CGI one, but I don't like it because it just looks weird. The diecast is fat and chubby. It has accurate wheels, which is like astounding, but I don't know, that ruins it. Alright, let's get this out. He also has, like, people were saying, were mad because Gordon on his like promo art has red like what are they called? Red. He has like red things here, but it's not just him. James also has it. Look, James also has it. He has like red things there. And then as for Henry, his are white for some reason. So it's not just a Gordon thing. So I'm not gonna knock points on him for that. Ow. Ouch. Okay, I might have split my finger open on the packaging. Oh, that's great. I split my finger open on the packaging. Oh well. Right, first time that's happened, surprisingly. Didn't I cut... Oh my god, this must be a curse. Didn't I also cut my finger on the motorized Gordon in that video? This must be a curse of some sort. Alright, that must be a curse of some sort, because I also cut my finger open on the motorized Gordon packaging. Alright, cut finger aside, here he is, the big G himself. I will say, he looks better in person, out of the box, because I didn't like him at first, but honestly, looking at him now, he's good. He's good. The face, I do not like the face. The face looks worse in person, actually. The face, ugh. It's like all engines go, Gordon. Okay, let's talk about the wheels. Oh my god, I just need to see them roll. I need to see them roll real quick. Oh my god, that's perfect. These wheels are actually perfect. It's got swiveling bogey again. It's a weird one. I don't really like how it cut, like, it, I don't know. Oh, he's got a back wheel. Oh my god, he's got moving wheels. He's got moving trailing wheels and bogey wheels. Oh my god. Tender, I'm not going to talk about it because it's the exact same as James. It's a plastic one. They clickbaited us, guys. He's got the same ball joint thing. I'm not going to talk about it on Henry either. We'll do Henry next, and we'll leave on Oliver. Actually, no, then we got Harold. We'll do Harold at the end because he's like cursed. People say that they don't like the shade of blue. I really like how he's a darker blue. I really do like that shade of blue. It looks good on him. I like how Thomas is a light blue, Gordon's a dark blue, because it shows like it's a metaphor for like Gordon's older, more experienced, Thomas is younger, more like, he's still exploring the world. I'll put that Thomas there. You can't even see it. Why am I doing that? What was I saying? Oh yeah. I forgot what I was saying. I paused. Perfect wheels. I would not change a thing about these. I wouldn't even add a middle wheel there, because as I said on James, it would look weird. Not going to talk about his tender, as I said, because it's same as James. It's clickbait. Gordon's a little fat. Gordon is a little fat, I will admit. But to be honest, it looks worse in the images than it does in person. He looks fine in person. The face is really bad. That face really drags it down. If that was like I hate to be talking about the motorized positively, but if the Gordon face just looked like this, then this would be a perfect Gordon in my opinion. This would be a 10 out of 10, but as it stands, that face really drags it down. The plastic tender. I'm gonna have to give this a 6.5 Gordon. It's, I don't know. It's a bit fat. I love the wheels. These wheels are actually perfect. It's so, oh my god, I actually love those wheels. So yeah, I think Gordon's good. You have no idea how hard it's been to not open this thing immediately. This is going to be my favourite one in the video, 100%. This Henry is perfect. So here's Henry. The face is a little weird, but honestly it reminds me of Henry. Unlike all of these other ones, maybe aside from Thomas. Thomas and Henry, they're the only ones that actually remind me of the actual character. All the other ones, they can be good, but they don't remind me of the actual characters. Henry reminds me of Henry. Gordon doesn't remind me of Gordon. Percy doesn't remind me of Percy. Harold definitely doesn't remind me of Harold. Even James doesn't really remind me of James that much. Even Oliver doesn't really, to be honest. But Henry and Thomas, they remind me of Henry and Thomas. Their faces, like, if I saw them, I'd be like, yeah, that's a Henry face. Oh, mate. Oh, so good. Look at this. Absolute beauty. Look at it. I'm gonna cry, man. I'm actually gonna cry. Look at how good it is. It's got accurate wheels. Oh, it's nice and cold as well. Sorry, that sounds weird if you don't collect take-along. It's nice and cold. The tender. This is the best tender out of them. The face. It looks a little weird. It looks a little off to me. Like, that's not how it looks in everyone else's videos. I don't care. Here he is from. Oh my god, he's so nice and long. No one clip that out of context. He's a nice Henry. He's a nice long Henry. He is so good. Look at him. Look at he knows he's fresh. He knows he's the GOAT, and he's just humble about it. He is so humble by the fact he's the GOAT. He's got, again, swiveling wheels. I actually really do like it though. I never thought I'd say it. This is better than the 80th Henry. This and James. I didn't really like James that much. The 80th anniversary day James, it was cool at first, but it really weared off on me by the end. Sorry if I'm rushing through these. I just don't really have much to say about them because, like, you've already seen everyone else's videos, and also they're just kind of like they're what you see in the videos, you know. Like, you're seeing what I'm seeing. That is a perfect Henry. That is a 10 out of 10 absolute cinema Henry. I don't even care about the face. I can excuse the face. The body is perfect. Like, I would not change a thing about it. It is. Oh, it's so good. It's actually like the best Henry ever. It's. Oh, I'm gonna cry looking at it. Hold on, let me get. God, I don't even want to hold this thing anymore. I used to like this. I don't want to hold this thing. Wait, are they the same size faces? They're the same size. Well, I don't know why I got excited over that, because then I remembered, like, you can't take the face off, but if you could take the face off, I would swap the face right now, and that would be the perfect Henry. I don't even want to look at this Henry anymore when looking at this. Oh my god, it's so good. This Henry, right? Genuinely, top 2 best items, best Thomas pieces of merch ever. No, top 3. This Henry, top 3 pieces of Thomas merch of all time. You need this Henry. Even if you don't like this new show, even if you're not going to get any of the merch, even if you don't like Henry, get this. Please. It is perfect. We need to show Mattel that this is what we want. This Henry is phenomenal. Oh my god, sorry if I'm glazing this guy. Henry's my second favourite character of the Steam team, by the way. It goes James, then Henry, then probably Percy, and then Thomas, and then Gordon, and then Toby, and then Emily, and then Edward. I think Edward is overrated. I think Edward's actually the worst of the Steam team. He's overrated. I don't even care. Sue me. I don't care. It's my opinion. Don't sue me. It's my birthday. So yeah. That is a perfect Henry right there. That is a 10 out of 10 Henry. You cannot get better. You cannot get better than this. Even like the Wave 2 that's coming out, I will review them when I get them. Even the Wave 2 stuff, that doesn't beat Henry. You could take all of this stuff and all of the Wave 2 stuff, and Henry would still top all of those. I'd still rather just get Henry than all that stuff. Right, moving on. Oliver and Toad. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. When I look at this, I do not see Oliver and Toad. I see some, like, Disney movie stuff. I see some, like, this looks like it was animated by, like, Disney or something. The face looks better on the toy, I'll admit, but that Toad look at that. I'm just gonna let you stare at it for a few seconds in silence. See what I mean? It's weird. So yeah, I might be pleasantly surprised by this, though. His proportions are perfect. But who knows, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Maybe this will turn out to be a really good one. I thought I'd leave, like, the best 2 for last. Well, excluding Harold. I thought I'd leave this, because this is, like, probably the top 2. Okay, let's talk about Oliver first. My. This is, I don't know why the wheels are showing up as a different color on camera. They're the same color as this, but they're showing up as a different color on camera. But my, this is certainly a spiffing Oliver. Is that meant to be like that? Focus. Focus. Is his eyebrow meant to be like that? That looks like a factory error to me. It looks like a factory. If it was meant to be like up like that, then I think it would be more like curved. I think it's meant to be sitting there. Oh no, that doesn't look right to me. So could someone go, like, check everyone else's reviews on him to check for me? I'm too lazy. Thank you, thank you. The proportions are perfect on this. Like, genuinely perfect proportions. Oh, no! Great face. Great face. I really like that face. That face is... Oh, that's really good. He's got his GWR, his 11. He's got a molded whistle, or whatever, dome. No, it's not. What is this? Emily also has this. What is this? Genuinely, I don't... It's not a whistle, it's not a dome. What is this? I don't know. Yeah. He's got... he's got the separate bit back here. Oh my god. If this thing had screws, then you could just take this and turn this into, like, a Duck custom, or like a Don Douglas custom. You could use this chassis. I love this. I love this. I am pleasantly surprised by this. I went into this one thinking it would be mid. This is really good. This is... Oh my god, this is really good. So that's Oliver. He's got a black running board, which I really like. I really like that. That is really cool. He's got a black... I'm really glad it isn't red. It would look ugly if it was red. It's like the take and play. Oliver, like, the running board is red and it looks really ugly. Here's Toad. Speaking of ugly, here's Toad. I do not like this Toad. I will admit it. This Toad does not look like Toad. Look at that. Even the face doesn't look like Toad. The shape is weird, the face is weird. His colours are off. He's like a dark grey when it's meant to be light grey. I look at this. As a brake van, this is a 10 out of 10. As a Toad brake van, this is a 0 out of 10. Because they literally did not put any effort into this. This is a 0 effort Toad, because they just didn't even... This is like when you're in an exam or a test and your friend lets you copy the answers, but you make sure like switch it around a little bit so it's not obvious that you copy them. This is what this reminds me of. Like, Mattel had the... No, Britt Allcroft and the Ghislaine company had the Toad, and then Mattel wanted to copy off them, but they were like, okay, but change it around so it doesn't look like you're copying, and this is what came out of that. Ugh. I will say, though, he connects backwards. 10 out of 10, absolute cinema. He connects backwards. Unlike the stupid, ugly rubbish that was the 2014 one, or whenever it came out, 2015, where it connected like this. Like, the face was like, ugh. It was ugly, it was horrible, it was horrendous, it was ugly. But it connects backwards, so... In total, sorry, calm down. Oliver, I am very pleasantly surprised. This is a 10 out of 10 Oliver. These two things, Henry and Oliver, they're both 10 out of 10s. Toad, I mean, I said it was a 10 out of 10 brake van and a 1 out of 10 Toad. So we're going to go in the middle and say that's a 5 out of 10 Toad. So in total, he's getting a 9 out of 10. So Henry's the best, then Oliver, then James. That's my top 3. And then Thomas, then Percy, then Gordon. But we're not done yet. We still have one thing to look at before we could do comparisons. Oh my god, do we have to look at this? Do we have to look at this? Okay, here's Harold. He has bolts as well. They couldn't have even at least have the decency to give him screws so you could, like, take him apart and just burn him. Do we have to look at him? I'm not even gonna review him. Just, you can review him for yourself. Like, we're looking at the same thing here. Like, what is this? This is a travesty. Look at that. He's got blue eyes. Ugh. Ugh. It even feels weird in person. Like, there's a huge gap here where, like, your finger goes in. It's like, it's like wobbles about. It's got. I hate when they have this. I hate when they're like, you have to do it yourself, because then, like, when you're like filming with them and flying, you have to either do this, which is horrible, or you just static, and then people are like, oh, why is it static? Ugh, it looks ugly. Like, sorry, no one does that. I just made that all up. I'm just angry. Face ugly, body ugly. He looks like he's from Paw Patrol. I swear someone else said that. I know I'm copying off someone else when they said that. I don't know who said it, but someone said he looks like he's from Paw Patrol. He does. He looks like he's from Paw Patrol. Just, it might have been Thomas Sears. I think it was Thomas Sears who said he looks like he's from Paw Patrol. This is ugly, okay? This is awful. Okay, whoa. Okay, the camera fell over. Okay, is it gonna stay? It's gonna stay. Terrible Harold. Okay, it's not terrible. It's a 1 out of 10. Because I would give it 0, but at least it's metal, so it gets a 1 out of 10 for me. Anyways, leaving camera stand. In conclusion, well, I guess we'll go through them one by one. Let me organize them so they're not too close to each other. We'll go through them one by one and give them, like, conclusion thoughts. Plastic Thomas, no, you've already seen the review of him. This Thomas, 7 out of 10. The Thomas itself is a 9, but the Clarabelle's a 5, so we're going to average out at 7 out of 10. Really good. You need this. This is a, like, definitive Thomas. You need this. Percy, what did I give him? I gave him a 7, or like a 6. 6. Give him a 6, I think. And if I didn't, then that's his new rating. 6 out of 10. He's pretty good. He's cute. I don't like his face, but, well, I mean, you can't swap him around, but, oh well, what are you gonna do? You can saw it off and then, like, glue a normal face on. James, near perfection. Near perfection. If the tender was plastic, I would give this a 10 out of 10, but I forgot what I gave it, a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9, and if that wasn't the rating from before, it is now. 9. Gordon, pull yourself together, Big G. That's all I need to say. He's a 6. He's really fat. He's ugly. The shade of blue isn't that good now that I think about it. Henry, peak cinema, 10 out of 10. You cannot get any better. This is an 11. This is an 11 out of 10. The body is perfect. Everything about it. I can excuse the plastic tender. I can excuse the ugly face. This is an 11 out of 10. This is a 12 out of 10. It's perfect. Oliver, he's a 9 out of 10, because the Oliver's a 10, the Toad is a 5. Sorry, that's not Toad. That is really not Toad. So yeah, that's the conclusions. Now we'll do comparisons. I'll make this quick, because I do not want this video to run on that long. You guys are already bored. There's the comparisons. I'm not even going to talk. You guys can just, like, see the differences. I prefer this one, honestly. Now that I think about it, these aren't that good, honestly. And then there you go. I don't know which one I prefer, but they're both about the same. There we go. This is miles ahead from this. And then this is way better. Well, that was the video. Sorry this video was delayed by like a month. They just didn't show up in my stores. Hope it was worth it though. Hope it was worth it. Sorry if I rushed to get this video out in time. But yeah. Got all these boxes. Don't know what I'm gonna do with these. Anyways, in conclusion, this is probably the last 2026 merch video I'm gonna do for a while until I get Toby, Diesel, and Rosie. I'll definitely do a review of them once I get them. In conclusion, though, with like all the 2026 stuff I've reviewed, the motorized stuff, do not buy this. Mattel, please recall this so I can get a refund, because I do not want any of this. I might sell it online, I might not, I might burn it, I don't know. I'm definitely not going to have this in my collection, though. I'm getting rid of it. I do not want these in my house. But this stuff, this is really good. You should get this. Get this playset. So you can get a Thomas if you're not going to buy that one. But if you are going to buy that one, I would recommend it more than this. And then all these things, these are perfect. Except from that. That should burn. I do not like that. Get out of my house. So yeah, that's the video. Enjoy. I'll see you next time for whatever. I actually don't know what the next... Let me know what I should do for the next video. Because I don't have any plans. So let me know. Anyways, yeah. Bye. Okay, I know what you're thinking. I did not plan to be here. Do you remember when I lied in the diecast video by saying it would be the final 2026 merch review for a while? I'm sorry about it, I lied. I did not expect to get these. I'll be real, I did not expect to get these. I do have a diecast Diesel coming, but I don't have it with me right now, but that will also be later on in the video. So once I've reviewed these two, it's going to cut to a separate day, probably tomorrow, where I review that. But what we have here is the... 5. Here we have the Talking Thomas.
Wow!
Oh god. By the way, if you've seen my most popular video, you will know this is going to be the new Thomas voice. People are claiming that this is the Thomas voice from the Watch Out Thomas series. It is not. I made a video, it's my most popular video, so go onto my channel. If you believe this Thomas's voice is from the Watch Out Thomas series, go onto my channel, then go onto my most popular video, and you'll be proven wrong, because it is a very... In fact, I'll do it in this video. I'll debunk it again in this video, because it is a very distinct difference in voice. So yeah, there's that. Then also this, the Percy and Pals pack. I got it just for the Rosie. All of the diecasts are over here, by the way. They're all here. It's been like 2 days now. Got that. 23 pages in, by the way. So yeah. Let's get into this first. And then we'll leave the big one for the end. Right, so on the back, here's what the packaging looks like. It's pretty small. It's got all the ones you can get. Once I have Rosie and Diesel, then the only one which I want left is Toby, and then I'll have all the ones from Wave 1 that I need. It's weird, Wave 1 isn't even fully out in, Wave 1 isn't even fully out in the world, and already Wave 3 is getting leaked. So yeah, here's the front of it. Percy, Rosie, Gordon, free pack. I haven't seen the inside of it yet. There is no, like, you just have to tear it open. You can't preserve the package. You just have to tear it open from the side. I'll try to do my best to preserve it. Oh yeah, I did a good job, actually. Alright. This will be a first for me as well, because I haven't seen the inside of this thing. Ooh. Alright. That's what the inside looks like, and there she is. Okay. You know, for a second I was worried that since it was in, like, a set, it was gonna be plastic ones. Alright, let's get Gordon out. Already have a Gordon, we don't need to talk about him. Percy. My Percy is a little broken, so I'm happy to get another one, because, well, it's not broken, but, like, the wheels are weird. Like, let me go get it. This is the Percy that I got a few days ago. The wheels are weird, right? Like, when you spin them, usually they don't... They're, like, a bit too, like pressed into this. So, and then on this side. They're meant to spin for ages like that. But, so the wheels are a little too pressed together, so I'm happy to have this one. And the issue is fixed. Yeah, the issue is fixed. Alright, that's good. So, I already have... these two, and then Rosie. Let's talk about this Rosie. Okay, what we can use as a stand. Troublesome truck, will that work? No. Okay, yeah, I'll hold the camera. Here we have Rosie. What do I think of Rosie? I think she's alright. Her whistle isn't fully painted to the back, which looks weird, I just noticed that. I love the shade of red. The shade of red is really lovely. She has no top detailing, which is kind of odd. That face, let's talk about the face, actually. So people are saying that the face is bad. I honestly don't really mind it that much, because it looks like a very tomboy face, and that's what she's meant to be. The wheels are like a weird, like, neon red in the video, but they're like a cherry red behind the camera. She runs fine. I can't see any factory errors on her. I've been pretty lucky with these, all things considered. Aside from the motorized line, I've been pretty lucky with all this stuff, because I haven't really got many factory errors aside from, well, James in the motorized line and them just breaking. Yeah, she's fine. I don't really have much to say about her. She's good. I like her. She's about, let's give her a 7.5 out of 10. I'm really positive with this one. She looks fine alongside these guys. Yeah, she's pretty good. I like her. Once we have Diesel, which you'll see later on in the video, but it'll be a different day for me, then all I need is Toby to complete all the stuff I want for Wave 1. Wave 2, I want to get Salty, Charlie, Mavis. What else is it? I don't want Whiff. I don't like Whiff. I think Whiff is overrated. He's the most overrated Thomas character aside from Edward. I don't really like Whiff, so I probably won't get him. I don't want Flynn Jr. because it's Flynn Jr. So yeah, I'll probably just get Charlie, Salty, and whichever other one I said. I forgot who it was. Mavis, I remembered it's Mavis. And then Wave 3 is already getting leaked with Emily and Thomas and Bertie. That set is cool, by the way. The Thomas and Bertie. I like the look of Bertie. People are saying it's not Bertie. I actually like it. Yeah, good Rosie. I like this Rosie. This pack is good. I think this is a good, decent pack, you know. Yeah, I didn't even look at Gordon. Gordon's the exact same. Let me check if there's any, like, factory errors or anything. Nope, I got a good Gordon. Oh, wait, is there? No, okay. Alright. There was, like, black spots on his face, but I just rubbed them off. He's good. I like, you know, it's good to have another Gordon, because I actually do like Gordon now that I think about it. I didn't really like the diecast Gordon, it was a bit fat. I gave it a 6 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10 now. I'm going to change my review of it. The Percy, still don't really know what to say about Percy. He's probably the one that I have the least to say about of all these diecasts I've talked about on my channel. He's like, he's okay. He's a very standard Percy. He's a very standard diecast Percy, you know? Like, if you swapped out that face, it would literally just be a model Percy. But Rosie's pretty good. I like Rosie. I wasn't a fan of how they changed Rosie to being red in series 21, was it? Yeah, 21. I didn't like how they did that. I honestly prefer Rosie as pink, but oh well. It makes it more realistic, I guess. So that was the Percy pack. I literally only got to get Rosie and hopefully a Percy that was better. I don't need anything to do with the Gordon, but we will take the new Percy and Rosie, and we'll put them with the collection. This is the new Percy, he'll go there, and then Rosie can go here beside Thomas. And then when Diesel shows up, he can be here. So yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with this Gordon, or the old Percy. I should sell this. Let me know if you want to buy this, because I won't. I want to keep it. Same with this Gordon. I don't know what I'll do with them. Right. Enough messing around. This video's been fun and games right now, but now it's time to get serious, because I need to debunk a myth. Yes, that's right. I will be debunking the fact that this is not the Watch Out Thomas series voice. It is the new Thomas for the new series. It will be the new Thomas for the new series, because if you hear the kid's voice in the Watch Out Thomas series compared to the voice of Thomas on this, it is significantly different. So I will be showing you that. So this voice will be the new Thomas voice. I really don't like how they have these things. It's giving me flashbacks to the motorized, and I really did not like the motorized. But it's fine. Gonna move past those. Alright. Packaging, I didn't even talk about it. It's the same as the motorized. It's, you know, this is really cool how it's like more open, because that would be perfect for thumbnails. Right. Before we get into the voice, let's do a proper review of this Thomas. This Thomas is really cool. He's much bigger than I thought he'd be, because there's obviously the diecast Thomas, then there's a motorized Thomas, then there's this Thomas, and there's the whistling Thomas. The whistling Thomas is the large one, the motorized is the small one, and this is the medium one. So there's like 3 sizes of this Thomas you can buy. And I was going to go for the Whistling Thomas, but it was too much. It was £25, so I just went for this because it's £15. It's the medium one, so I expected it to be smaller, but it's actually pretty big. So yeah, it's pretty decently sized. I might get the Percy, honestly. I'm really tempted to get the Percy, and seeing this in hand, this is much better than I thought it would be. I love this. I'm not noticing any factory errors. Oh, which is good. It's got screws down here so you can unscrew it. It's got no side rods, but I mean, I'm used to these toys not having side rods. Yeah, he's a really good Thomas. I love how he has a painted running board. I love how it goes all the way around. Even the AEF stuff can do that. He's 3D. Like, all the stuff is 3D. Like, the lines are 3D. Like, when you put your finger over that, you can feel the red lines, you can feel the rivets, you can feel the one. Which is really cool. I love when they do that. They started doing that recently with the 80th stuff, but it's really cool. The face, honestly, my favourite face of all the new Thomas faces from the show. Because every time we see Thomas in a new promo, he just looks different somehow, but this is probably my favourite one. Alright, enough messing around. It's time to get serious. Right. If you've been on the internet, you will know that that's a really weird intro. If you've been on the internet, you will know that people are saying that this voice is the voice from... Shut up. Shut up. Oh my... Are you done? Right. People are saying that this is the voice of the Thomas from the Watch Out Thomas series, not the new TV series. That is false. I will show you proof. I've already shown proof. It's my most popular video on my channel. Proof that the new voice is different. I banged my hip on a metal end of my bed. That actually really hurt. It's fine. Right. Let's get the Watch Out Thomas series up. Watch Out Thomas 2026. And I'll show you that they are very different. Right. Here we have the new show. Well, not new show. This is the new show, guys. No, this is the... Okay, where is it? This is the official playlist they made. Is it here? Do they have... Is this just all Engines Go stuff? It is, oh my god. Let me find it. Where's the Thomas? Hold on, let me pause. Right, I had to go on their real channel and scroll all the way down till I found it. Oh great, I'm not on my premium account. I'm not on my YouTube premium account. Alright, here we go. Right, you ready? You ready to have your mind blown? This is what Thomas sounds like in Watch Out Thomas.
Hi, I'm Thomas, the #1 blue engine on Sodal. People say that I'm a cheeky little tank engine. Today I'm going...
That's what he sounds like in the Watch Out Thomas series. Here's what he sounds like on the toy.
Time to roll! Hi, friends! To sing a song about delivering parcels with my best friend...
Let me help you with your deliveries.
And Percy.
Very different voice, as you can tell. People who are saying that have definitely not watched Watch Out Thomas like I have. I haven't. So, yeah, this is the new Thomas from the new show. As you can tell, very different voices. This is going to be the new Thomas voice for the new show, and honestly...
I'm #1! Woohoo! Full steam ahead.
It's... I don't know. I don't like it, guys. I'll be real. I do not like it. Percy's is worse, which is annoying because I already didn't like Thomas's, but Percy's even worse. So if I do get that big Percy for a review, it's gonna be worse. I know it is. It is a bit of a disappointment, honestly. It sounds like the British All Engines Go voice actors, and I really hated the British All Engines Go. I honestly hated it more than the American stuff. So yeah, that's the new Thomas voice. God, he's so loud in person. He is like... Oh, that actually vibrated my ears. He is so loud.
I'm the fastest.
Okay, what the hell was his voice actor doing there? Oh, I'm the fastest. Ow! Oh my god, shut up. That is so loud. Is there a way to turn down the volume on this? That is so loud. Oh my god.
Hi, friends. Here comes Thomas.
Yeah, okay. Shut up. How do I turn him off? Oh my god. You can't turn... There's no off switch. This is one loud Thomas. He's really loud. He, like, vibrates your ears. He gets that loud. Yeah, he's alright. I like him. There's no off feature, which is kind of annoying, because, like, I wish it had an off switch. He does come with batteries, weirdly enough, because usually these toys don't come with batteries, but, yeah, he's cool, I like him, I actually do like him, he's probably my favourite Thomas that I own. He's better than the die-cast Thomas, just because he's basically the same thing, but with a white running board, and painted buffers, and a better face. So yeah, on to the diesel part of the video a few days later, or tomorrow. Alright guys, it is 2 days later now. It's been 2 days, as you can see. we have Rosie there, and we have the big Thomas there. This thing, I was expecting it to arrive tomorrow, but or yesterday, but it didn't. Diesel. So, now that I have Diesel and Rosie, the only one which I need is Toby to complete the collection that I want for Wave 1. So yeah, on the back, the exact same as the Percy one, and the Harold one. Diesel's a weird one. He's very... Well, we'll get into it first, but he's a weird one. Let's look at the packaging. I didn't really look at Percy's packaging. I do like this style of packaging. I think that it could... I don't like how tall it is. I feel like it could have maybe, like... They could have confined it down to, like, here to make it easier to put on shelves, because when I went to my local Smiths and I seen the Percy and Harold, they were, like, struggling to fit on the shelves because of how tall the package is. So they probably could have done a better job of putting this on shelves if they just made the box a little shorter. But what do I know? So yeah, let's get into. I'll tell you what I think about it. Okay, oh, it's falling out. Ooh, this thing's a block. Look at it. This thing's a block. Okay, what do I think about Diesel? I don't know. I really don't know, guys. So Diesel's weird, right? Because he's got some things I really like about him, but also some things I really hate about him. The first thing which I've only just noticed is for some reason his wheels aren't center aligned. Like, they're a bit too, like, forward that way. I wish they were, like, pushed back a little bit, so that way they're, like, aligned a little more. I know I said I like the grey wheels on James merch, but that is not the same for Diesel. I actually prefer black wheels on Diesel merch. But they gave him grey wheels again, like James's ones, so it clashes with his black. That face, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of that face. That is a bad Diesel face. Because it just looks like all engines go Diesel, and if you guys did not know, I hate all engines go Diesel. My top 3 least favourite Thomas and Friends characters of the entire show is literally Carly, Sandy, and All Engines Go Diesel. My top 3 least favourite characters are all from All Engines Go. And I can't stand All Engines Go Diesel. He's so annoying. And that face really reminds me of it. So those are the things I don't like. The wheels are, like, a bit too far forward. They're grey. The face is weird. Oh yeah, and the red running board. But I have a take-along... Actually, no. Look, I have a take-along Diesel here, but I painted the running board black and the magnets black. And it just makes a world of a difference, like... It really does just make a world of a difference. So I won't do the same for this one, because, to be honest, I really hope it is a black in the show, but on the toy, like, it looks fine. It helps signify that it's a toy. Onto the things I like. I like the black paint. It's, like, really dark black. I really do like that. It's really nice and shiny. Like, you can see all the details. I do like that. Looks a bit weird on the back. That looks weird on the back. The top bit isn't metal. The whole top bit is plastic. There's like a line of separation there. Oh, which is weird. I don't know why I've done it like that. But yeah, the very average Diesel. He is a brick though. He is like a block. Like, this thing is just like a blunt block. Like so this is like the equivalent of like throwing a brick at someone's head. If you threw this at someone's head, like, this thing is square. This might be the most square Diesel merch ever made. So yeah, that's Diesel. We'll put his box over there with the Percy and Harold one. And we'll go put it next to Rosie. And with that, that is all of the die-casts I'll probably get for a while. I don't see me getting Toby anytime soon, because I can't find Toby anywhere. But, there they are. That's all of them. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. I did want to keep it a short video. Oh yeah, I took out the batteries, because he is so loud. He turned on in the middle of the night and he jump scared me once. But, like, he is so... he's so loud. So yeah, got Plastic Thomas, Diesel, Rosie, and all these. I did want to keep this a relatively short video, but it ran on for a little long. I wanted to keep this like under 15 minutes, but it wasn't, so sorry about that. So yeah, this will be the last 2026 merch video that I do for a while. I don't know what I'm going to do next for the channel. Let me know what I should do. I think it's too early to start a Thomas series with these guys because we don't know what they're going to be like in the show. But yeah, let me know what I should do for my next video. Bye guys.